Hello, we're back and hopefully it'll work alright again now. I've finished doing testing on the bait. That's going to be the main complaint text back is every now and again when you're into it, when you go to leave a conversation phase, it freezes. Better fix this leak. Oh, wouldn't it be good if we could take that armor? It would. Yes, yes it would. Optional steps talk to fit on well from again. Oops. Is this the other exit? Yeah, it is, yeah.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Onglon is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsider in no time. I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the Sunsider. Onglon will recover it soon enough. What else needs doing? Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
Okay.
He's on his way. Anything else we can do? It's time for that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should...
Right.
That was fast. Alright. There's room on the Prowler for your marine friends, as long as they work for their meals. I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call. Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Kinky. I bite myself as well. Hey, good looking.
Your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better.
Bitch.
I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing. Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale. The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say.
Dear God, nothing is just like that simple, is it? Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Bookshelf. Oh, alchemy increased to Alchemy Practicum by Defesus. I can't read his name because that just come up. Alchemy increased to Bardus. The traditional approach of a novice alchemist to learn how to concoct potions is to experiment. This means systematically trying a mix of carefully selected reagents in a solvent and observing the results. Then you change one of the reagents and see if you get different results. You, on the other hand, seem to think throwing random handfuls of reagents into a cauldron of boiling water will result in a mystical potion. I was willing to let you flail away like this, since I believe you will learn my mistakes, even if the road is long and, in your case, all uphill, rocky, and blocked by deadfalls, which are father's essential has informed me that you have gone through 725 gold pieces worth of regions to no result. So I'm going to assign you a practicum that should both teach you something and save your father money, in addition to the standard fungus and flower powders you will receive on some rodent parts from your latest victory. It's in the pantry, just to keep expenses low. Please try this time to use regions that have at least some matching traits. Alchemy practices I added 1 and 2 to 3 and got the following result. A and B to C and got the following result. I added X and Y to Z and got the following result. My dear lucky friend Oblan, your captain's patriotic foolishness has drawn you onto the best possible assignment. Imagine scouting for the navy around the Canarth's roost. You'll hit the sands long before any of those officious marine thugs have time to look around. I'm sure you know most of it. Oh, get out the fucking way. Most of my supplies came from KR, since you don't have to pay shipping fees. You old sea cat, I expect you to cut me a deal next time you're in H. I'll have a new batch waiting for you. To be sure, get me my raw materials. But to keep this short, I hear you're sailing with the tides. Best of luck and safe voyage to you. Okay. Okay, now I'll talk to you.
The sea vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Okay. Calm down.
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the sea vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things. Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island. Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The sea vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the sea vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow. The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more. So I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Huh. Right, oh. Right, so we're going to take lodestones from the sea vipers, apparently. Alright, so that's just over there, right, okay. Right, yeah, that must be the area there, because they're trying to make another fucking thing by the look of it. Right, let's get in there, boys. Fever, kebab, and fisu, blah blah blah. Bloody hell, bad weather on here. Stop this madness now, you fools! You will not start another hurricane. I'll crush you into the ground before I allow that to happen.
Vipers are insane!
Right, don't worry, I'm coming to free you too. If that's up here, I don't know if it's up here or not. Yes.
They won't kill me today.
Hey, we did it. That was good. We've got to go and search, haven't we? Got to go and have a look around. We want loot. We want loot, loot, and loot. Ooh, I hate spiders. Ugh. Don't do spiders, we do not do spiders. We do not like them whatsoever. Sky and storm bleed the sea and stone, the tides black the earth and grey the skies. Darkling cold shall arise to clutch, foes quake at its icy touch. Break these spines of wooden whales, spill the guts and garnish their tails. Cold will soon devour, foes quake at our last lasting power. Toss landed in the brine, raise them up when it's time. Darkling cold must rise to save, foes now turned into our slaves. Fucking don't come near me. Fucking iron down there, it's not gonna save it, is it? Oh. Oh, I have to go back down this way. Oh well. That means I can have another bash at this one here. Nothing in that. Anything behind here? No. Oh. I can probably put our axe away now. Fucking yoke. Alright. Return to Captain Jimlar. Jimlar. Prowler. 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 Okay, let's return. Look. Oh, for fuck's sake, I absolute shit one then. Ba 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 baby bell, ba 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 da ba baby bell. Ba ba ba. Back to Captain Jimla. And hopefully.
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank. Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Well, thank you. Oh. Well, I think if we... take that off. I'm about to get this new shield.
Sir, and work then will finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, you're not...
What? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sir, and work then will finish repairs.
Oh, bloody hell.
Sir, and work then will finish repairs.
Nice. Nice. Now, where are we off to next? Surprised I haven't leveled up yet, mind you, I am pretty close. Shadow increased to 7. Well, for our nerds or whatever you want to call it. At last, let's go. Shut up, making noise. Thunderbugs. Strife can now be morphed. Jump! Jump, jump, jump. Oh, I'm a little clever little shit. He jumped everywhere. Lass will be there in time.
Don't believe her lies.
What? Oh yes, oh yeah. Journal of Braver Militantus. 12th first. See, the experiments continue to progress. I have imposed several persistent illusions on the subject's mind. Though he must still wear the amulet, it was simple to convince him that his own soul was tied to it and his removal would mean immediate death. I do not have complete control of the illusions, yet when I tried to convince him that the shed was made of stone instead of wood, he saw it as made of sweet rolls, and I had to prevent him from attempting to eat it. The individual's own predisposition, whatever, still have some inside influence. 7th second seed. Finally I solved 2 problems that have been stalling my work with one elegant solution. With the exact combination of domination spells I've created, I now have control over the hallucinations along with persistence, without the need for costly enchantments. This is timely fine, as the subject recently indicated the removal of the amulet might be preferable to the current stages of the experiment. I now begin looking for additional subjects. 5th mid-year. The 3 that inhabit my basement are convinced that they live in a palace. They have begun to take on the aspect of nobles, which is our own conceit. I have not attempted to alter their perceptions of themselves. The shared illusion has been held for 2 weeks and shows no sign of breaking down under prolonged scrutiny as the others have had. I remain hesitant to subject myself to these illusions yet, though I am fairly confident I'd be able to extract myself. Testing has not revealed any of the distortions I have hoped to observe in the nature of local reality. Perhaps more subjects are needed. 10th sun's height. Another interesting development occurred today. I introduced the notion that a werewolf would rampage the palace to just one of the subjects out of range of the others. When I returned him and he awoke, it was not he who spotted the werewolf at all, but another subject. Each seemed to perceive the beast. I shall have to test this further. Is the illusion becoming its own reality, or have I accidentally connected them in the same way? Could the false world bleed through? How exciting. 23rd sun's height. I am losing control. It is almost as if some outside force is interfering. I can feel a strange undercurrent in the spells I have woven. Persistence in the mind of the subjects. They are becoming unintelligible and difficult to work with. One sits in the corner rocking back and forth and muttering praise to Dibella of all things, and another has injured himself horribly, or herself horribly, and will need to be removed. Thus far I have not been concerned for the soundness of their minds, what could be causing this. Second last seed. To my great surprise, everything in the basement was gone this morning. Simple furnishing, supplies, and more upsetting the subjects. The basement walls, ceiling, and floor were now completely covered with a mural depicting the grand chamber of a palace. Subjects are nowhere to be seen, and strangest of all, the set of paints and single brush have been lying in the corner. Some trickery and tampering has clearly taken place. I shall have to investigate it further. Quite interesting. Hello? There we are.
Finally, Beza Joe will find this fabled brush. What? What is this? Please, no. This one will stop looking.
Pure sod. I better go and find the ruined shrine. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh, what's in here? Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Yes.
Tell the two moons. As the sky falls white on elsewhere, when the frost forms in the lake, or when the fires blaze in the brightness, when old bones begin to ache, when the cats cast off their beauties, and it keeps the bird out the cold and small moon chases big moon and tells them of the secret sword. I've already read this. Yeah, I already read this earlier on, haven't I? Yeah. How far we got to go for this? Oh, not too far, really. Yeah, fucking like that.
Turn back, Master. This is not the place for us.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Shehiradaro has thrown good money after bad. A simple khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Shehiradaro came to this shrine for guidance. It said the flame gives visions to those who seek it, answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Shehiradaro makes some gold along the way, all the better. This shrine is key to all of these things. It's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge.
Should not worship the Deadra lass.
Into the fire, all will be revealed.
Yeah, did I?
But without the ever-burning flame, there is no way to find the lost books. Tomes, lost to the ages. They're full of secrets from an earlier time. A connection to our past, and a bridge to our future. It doesn't matter what lies the spirit told. Shehiradaro will find those books.
While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. Don't you see? Hermaeus Mora rewards the pursuit of knowledge. The spirit is a test to keep lazy seekers away.
Oh, right, I
It's
see.
the lying spirit.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame. Quickly. What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. You saw what happens to those who possess the tomes. Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely. Burn the books. Don't let their burden destroy you.
So I can either give them to her, or I can give them to her. Well, it seems pretty awful to just sort of like throw away knowledge. I mean, is she gonna give me money for them, or...?
You have the books? Then luck truly favors my path. Do not listen to the lying spirit. This knowledge should be preserved by one who knows how. By this, I mean Sahiradaro knows.
Oh, behave. We're back.